mean, it's hard to put an exact finger on it. I mean, they won the game by 6 runs. I think more so is probably maybe even leading in from when they took that first wicket of KL. We just kept losing regular wickets and we weren't able to build another partnership. Instead of having set batters in the last sort of 3 or 4 overs, we had new batters all the time. So, we saw what happened there at the end for them when, they had Maxwell who batted really deep into the last over. Obviously it's a game changer when you can have a set batter bat for most of the death overs, but they were able, once they took that first wicket, they were able to keep taking wickets continuously. I'll answer the first question. I think that's just, the strategy has been sort of that way through the tournament to have, Henriques finished off some really good games for us at 6 already. We saw that last game, and I think the team, we just backed him to do the same again, and Sarfraz was a swap for Huda, so he was, batting 5. I was just asked to do a job for the team, and I'll do it as well as I can, no matter where I get asked to bat. And in terms of Nicky P, I think he's one of those types of players. You just got to stick with him. He'd probably not have scored as many runs as he'd like, but personally, I've seen him destroy some teams, and I think just that change of form is just around the corner for him as long as he keeps believing it. I think no matter which team you play against, the bowlers will always be worried when Nick Pooran walks out to bat. So, he's one of those types of players that it's very hard to leave him out of your team. No, not really. There was no specific plan other than, what I was going to try and use the wicket. So, I think when I was bowling pace on, I was going to try and go straight and a little bit shorter because I knew the ball was staying low, and the wicket, probably wasn't the best wicket ever. So I thought if I could just keep hitting the wicket and trying to hit the top of the stumps, with my on-pace balls, and then with my slower balls, I was just, trying to go a little bit fuller than that, but still trying to hit the top of the stumps, and at times even dragging a little bit wider with the slower balls. I think generally my plan was just to make sure that I hit the wicket hard enough to make sure that the wicket had a chance to let the ball do something off it, because I still thought even at the end there when I was batting and Siraj bowled a kind of wider ball that wasn't a Yorker, and it went comfortably under my bat, and I thought that just hitting that hard length, the ball never bounced as much as the batters thought. So, that was basically my plan for the whole 4 overs, maybe until the last 9 or 10 balls did I start thinking maybe changing the lineup, changing my line just on where I thought the batter might have been looking to hit. But other than that, it was pretty basic, to be honest.